What's up, YouTube gamers? Young Soul dropping another video, and today I gotta go ahead and smash some dumb Xbox fanboy logic. It has come to my attention, even though I've seen a couple videos. Some people have sent me some videos on Twitter or whatever, talking about these Xbox fanboys. Talking about how much money Microsoft and Sony compared to Sony, and I find this very interesting. First of all, if you don't know, every quarter they usually come out with their quarterly reports, and Microsoft makes like $50 billion per quarter, and they're worth like something like $800 billion, and Sony's worth like $20 billion or something like that. I don't know. And so I always found this argument interesting, but I find it even more ridiculously interesting nowadays. And here's the reason why. Listen, if we're gonna sit here and Xbox and PlayStation guys are gonna compare what corporation has more money or is making more money, I automatically forfeit that argument because Microsoft wins. There's no argument there. I mean, all the proof is in the pudding. Microsoft is worth $800 billion, Sony's worth $20 billion. So I mean, yes, and Microsoft last quarter made like $50 billion or whatever in the quarter alone, and Sony made like $15 billion. I don't know. I don't know. But here's what I find funny. These Xbox fanboys point to this, to this money and to the market cap, which is market capitalization for those people who don't know, and the stock ticker and all this stuff, as like some way trying to claim that Xbox is somehow doing better. And here's my problem. Here's my problem with this. Their argument, as you saw in the title, their argument doesn't hold any weight for the simple fact that the reality is that Microsoft is the only company that have been canceling major releases. They've been canceling major games. Sony, to my knowledge, hasn't canceled any major games. The only one that I know of right now is Deep Down, the Capcom exclusive that was announced back in like 2014, and we never got any hide no hair or any information about the game. There's other games like Wild, which we've had an update within the last month or two. Hellblade has a developer diary that I think it's once per month that they talk about their advancement in the game. So who knows when these games are coming out, but we're at least hearing updates about it. Deep Down is the only one PlayStation game that we haven't heard anything from in like a year, like literally 365 days. Even though there hasn't been any, to my knowledge, and someone can correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, there hasn't been any actual announcement that it's been canceled. But that's the only one I could think off the top of my head that would be canceled. Everything else PlayStation has talked about might get delayed. I won't deny that. Might get delayed, but hasn't been canceled. And yet on the Xbox side, you've got Fable Legends. You've got, Scalebound. You've got a new Phantom Dust that got canceled, and now a Phantom Dust remake or remaster is coming out instead of it. Now, look, remakes and remasters are not bad, but don't tell me you'd rather have the remake or remaster instead of the originally planned new Phantom Dust game. It's like, Red Dead Redemption. If Red Dead Redemption 2 we were to find out was just really Red Dead Redemption 1 remaster, people will be disappointed, right? I mean, you don't announce a new game and then change it into a remaster and act like that's better, okay? That's verifiably, worse. And so I found that funny. Excuse me just a second. Sorry for the audio real quick. But, so I found that really, really funny that, they're here bragging about how much money Microsoft has, and yet, I'm sorry, the fourth game, I'm getting ahead of myself. The fourth game was recently announced, and I'm a little too lazy to put it in the video, but I will put it in the comment section. I mean, in the description box. That a new game from Obsidian, the people who make Knights of the Old Republic 2 and Fallout New Vegas, we're actually going to make an Xbox exclusive Western RPG. And I have to say Western because for whatever reason Xbox fanboys act like JRPGs are dog shit. What, I don't know why they do, whatever. But Western RPGs, they are really the cool RPGs. That's their argument, at least. Point is, that was supposed to be a Western RPG for Xbox. That got canceled for budget reasons, and I'll put the link in the description. You know, where Obsidian developers talk about it being a budget reason. And my point is, Microsoft's making money hand over fist, way more than Sony. Like I said, if we're just comparing stock tips and all that, stock prices, and we're getting investor debates going, by all means, Microsoft won. But you can't show me how Xbox gamers are like reaping the benefits of Microsoft making more money. You can't. What are you pointing to? What tangible fruit comes from that labor? Meaning they made all this money. You're bragging about them making all this money, but okay, so where is the reward? Where is Xbox giving you all of this good stuff? Because they're making so much more money. All I'm seeing is canceled games. Okay? Everything else, I mean, both PlayStation and Xbox do. I mean, they're buying up, like, I've heard some people argue, well, they're buying up, like, engines, like the Havoc engine and stuff like that. Okay. But, I mean, the Havoc engine can still be used for anything, PlayStation or Xbox. And again, I understand that's going to make Xbox money. But if that doesn't translate into new games or more games, what is the purpose of them making, what is the purpose to you for them making more money? Now, if you put all of your retirement fund into Microsoft stock, don't get me wrong, I get your point there. Hey, you're all good. But if you're talking about games, they're making more money, yet they're canceling games. So to me, that argument falls flat when all you're making a rhetorical argument, based on theory. Microsoft would then turn that money around and put it into games. Except the opposite is happening. You know what I mean? Where these 4 games, and I won't forget to put what it was called, Stormlands by Obsidian developer. I'll put that article in the comment section. So you're sitting here. That's all I wanted to say. Let me know. So again, let me know if Sony has, what games Sony has canceled this generation, and let me know about that. And then otherwise, just give me your thoughts on these Xbox fanboys bragging about something that really doesn't help them out in any way other than bragging. I mean, it's not giving them anything tangible to point to say, oh, when Microsoft makes more money, we get this. We get more games. We get cheaper games. Like, oh, they're just, or whatever. Show me how their money is then turning around and helping you. I'd love to hear it. Anyway, let me know in the comment section, and I'll holla back.